Hi guys, good evening from my side, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. Piotr here, and this is the market update in the mid of the US session, mid of the New York session. Instead of the charts, I decided to go outside and to make it a different way from almost, it's a joke from almost top of the world, right? Looks like the few guys decided either to take the profit, or at least that's how it was when I was at home, or some brave bears were trying to take over, but lack of some liquidity was the case here. So we've seen first strong Niagara fall on the Nasdaq, then the rest joined the party. So even dollar yen and the rest of the yen crosses were trying to take the advantage. Also oil, right? Now the big question is if it's going to be day as usual, meaning that sudden spikes to the downside being immediately bought, or it's going to be something different. Well, I think that we are going to have a chance to discuss that rather over the weekend. I would like to see first where we are going to close, second where we are going to get the daily close, and the second what's going to happen towards end of the week, right? So that's quite important. It's a raw material. I don't have my gimbal, so it might be shaky a bit, apologize, but anyway, so you know that I've been exposed to the risk of I've been forced to close few positions, but overall also been trading DJ from the day trading perspective today, but well, till now we've seen the dips because of some news, and the dips were bought very quickly. So it was like the spike to the downside, some stops being done, and to avoid, because of the FOMO, fears of missing out, the more people join the party to the upside, and we've seen those rallies, right? We discussed earlier today during our morning meeting, we discussed that there was a follow-up post-April warnings, right? This Tokyo session, or the previous Tokyo session, we had Foxconn and Lenovo, right, join the party. Now, who's going to be the next? Well, we will see, and that's the big question. Of course, guys, we shouldn't forget about the plunge protection team, PPT, right, which might turn the current move to the downside again into buy this F dip, right? Well, hopefully this time is going to be, well, partially because I'm exposed into that, hopefully this time is going to be like sell the fucking rallies, right? That's how I see the things. Well, if it's going to work that way, hopefully. Now, switching to the currencies, we've seen some ugly spikes on the yen crosses to the upside. Mostly they are giving up what we've seen today. I'm not saying about yesterday rally, right? The yesterday rally, especially on the dollar yen, partially the influence was of the falling trend line break, and the falling trend line, it was like the 5 years old, all right? But I'm going to watch carefully the yen crosses. well, who knows? I'm still, from the medium and long-term perspective, I'm collecting, slowly building pound-yen short position, right? Been trading, been forced to liquidate dollar-yen short, but also been trading some intraday moves today from the zone from around 112.15. If you are going to check the weekly and the daily to the left, immediately you are going to recognize what I'm talking about. Also, pound yen depends where we are going to get the daily close. Might be very, very, very interesting. Euro yen, that was amazing, really. Of course, because of the China cuts the lending benchmark, I've been talking about this morning. We've seen a huge dip when it comes to the Aussie and Kiwi, and now, hopefully, Aussie yen, Kiwi yen, because of the dollar yen move, it was like, well, not that bad. If that's the current move, today's move, when it comes to the indices, it's gonna turn out to something bigger. That's gonna be worth to watch, as well as the cut JPY. Now, also I took some oil shorts when I left home. Well, it was like in the middle. There was a stock build as expected, but not that big one, right? So it was some kind of the disconnection with the API number we've seen yesterday. All right, gold making new high, and Chinese yuan is losing the ground. So overall, if needed, I'm going to make like New York close updates, right? Well, beautiful. Top of the world, right? Oh, come on. If needed, I'm going to make New York close update, okay? In case of some very nice developments, right? Well, I wouldn't fall in love right now. If you caught some moves from the intraday perspective, I wouldn't fall in love. Before I left, I've seen the Nasdaq bouncing 70 points. So that's how it's going to look like, right, for the rest of the day. Bulls are not gonna give up that easily, right? The good thing is that the US indices move to the downside. Well, maybe I missed something, but looks like they moved out of the nowhere. All right, so that's gonna be important where we are going to get at the end of the day. And the last thing, crypto market. Well, plenty of discussion about the golden cross on the Bitcoin and $1,000 down, right? Quite ugly. I'm monitoring the developments over there. Would be good from the bulls perspective, because till now all the dips were bought very quickly. So would be great to see that this time is no different, right? This time is no different. So let me change my hands to show you the different parts of that top of the world, right? So again, it's like very, very spontaneous. I'm not prepared. I didn't have my gimbal. I didn't get my gimbal, so it might be shaky a bit. So sorry about that, right? And that's over there. We should see some kind of the sunrise. Yes, there you go. So enjoy for the rest 30 seconds. That's it from me. My pleasure to make such a nice update.